Education is incredibly important when it comes to technology. That's why today, our very own Iryna Scott is going to be interviewing Cherie Bowker, the Dean of SAIT's School of Advanced Technology. Let's check it out on TSI Today. It is incredibly difficult to find women in affluential positions in technology, not to mention to get 4 of them in the same room at the same time. Today's objective was really simple, to inspire young people, specifically young women, to think about technology for a career. See you on TSI Today.
Welcome, Cherie. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll dive right in. What was the moment or experience that nudged you towards a career in technology?
Yeah, you know, it's so interesting because I think I was born in like 1820 and I'm a female in STEM. So as soon as I realized that technology was a tool, and I've always loved tools, that got me interested. I think in grade 10, we were taking computer class in grade 10, which is this brand new thing that nobody had really heard about. And I was learning how to type, but I realized that with a little bit of code, you could actually create a song or something like that. So I was like pressing buttons and it was making something, and I found this whole world of tech that I just loved. So I started out in math and computer science because I really loved pressing buttons and see what would happen. Yeah, absolutely. And here we are today.
You're doing more than pressing buttons now.
I hope so. I hope so. And yeah, anyways, more to come there.
So your career shows a steady climb into leadership roles. What's one lesson you wish you could pass on backwards to your early career self?
Oh, yes. Well, isn't that the million-dollar question? And so here's what I've learned, I think, about leadership. You might be a systems thinker and a tech person and somebody that has good solutions. You're trying to solve a mathematics problem, but it's the people that you're bringing along or not bringing along in leadership that make all of the difference. And so I had a great conversation years ago with my president at the time, who said, make sure that the timing is right for your idea in leadership, not just the idea itself, but that the timing. And you'll know that because the people you're with will come along with you. And this individual had the most incredible idea and presented it at the wrong time. And it didn't kind of sort of take the way that it would have years later. And here we are doing those things years later. So I think that in leadership, it's collaborative, it stops and it takes a breath and it decides what will the impact to the entire team be, not just to maybe the physical result of the facts or data or whatever it is, but what will be the more strategic, sustainable impact. That I think comes from years of leading and just kind of where wisdom is gained over the years. That really, I would say that to my younger self, who just always tried to move very quickly. That's helped a lot.
No, that is amazing. I know we all wish we could talk to our past self, but that, you know, the timing and taking it slowly step by step, I think we all should remember that.
You know what's interesting too is, so I'm the oldest of 5 kids. This is just, and the amount that I've changed, my younger sister, it's kind of my middle sister. She's like, you're not the same as when you were 20, where I was just like, we need to do this, that like quick answers, like solutions that didn't always work. So anyways, I'm glad that she sees that I'm changing because I think it's being reflective in some of those things. So,
wonderful. Yeah. And the fact that, you know, you take your team with you, you're not just leading to get ahead, you're leading an entire team.
Then the solution will like last, I think. Absolutely.
Love it. Well, technology changes every 5 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
What's one change you've lived through that completely shifted how you work?
Yeah, well, okay, so several years ago, so my background is architectural design, and I taught that for many, many years and became the tech teacher for that. It was when my son asked for an Oculus Quest one Christmas. I think this has gotta be, well, it was before 2015, it was probably in 2014. He said, I want an Oculus Quest. I didn't know what that was and realized it was about $1,200 for a VR headset. But as I started to look into it, I realized that games had the realism of what I wanted architecture to have. So I wanted to marry those ideas and use game engine technology in architecture and design and have people walk through it in that sort of way. And I had some mentors around me that were suggesting, go for it, do it, see what actually happens. Now, VR for me has been a bit of a gateway to embracing some of that tech. Like I'm super into AI right now and I'm like, what can I do? Can I build an agent and then build another agent and then have them talk to each other, which is hilarious.
They can build their own agents.
Yeah, it's for agents for everyone. You be sort of oppositional, you be really agreeable, those types of things, which is really fun. But I think what VR taught me in embracing that and it got recognition too, which was really cool, was to say like, what tool can we use? And this is just the word I'll use for tech as a tool. What tool can we use that completely thinks outside of the box to solve a problem we didn't even know we were going to solve with technology we didn't even know was going to be there in 10 years. So for me, that was a big lesson.
I love seeing, the video games being used for good, because some of them are terrifying how real they are.
Yes, exactly. Well, I got to tell the story. The first VR experience I built was for an event that we were having called Surrender in Lethbridge, and I didn't know how to take a first-person shooter game and remove the gun from my walkthrough. So honestly, I just couldn't. So that first time we ever did it was a first-person shooter walking through a house, which was just not what my
bow on the gun,
or I didn't start. So I learned how to then actually it was very motivating then figure out how to actually do the walkthrough without any of that. So anyways, so yeah, we'll see if we should show that.
I'm enjoying these stories.
Okay.
So tell me something about your job that people outside of the industry would be surprised that you enjoy.
Ooh, people outside of the industry about my job, they'd be surprised I enjoy. I love, I'm a tech dean, okay? I took this job because there's high-tech programs in my school and things like that. But here's what I love. I love people problems, I think. I realized that they stress me out. Nobody would be like, oh yeah, she's gonna love that. It's very challenging, but when you solve, it almost makes me cry, so it must really matter to me. When you solve people problems, oh, it's so meaningful. Then you exponentially solve the tech problems. You exponentially solve the program problems. If you get into the heart of each person and what they're passionate about, what their languages are, those are the problems I'm still working on solving, is at the people level, the heart, the values and the skills. And then I think we're gonna build something that will explode.
That's touching me too, so I can see you getting teary-eyed.
Yeah.
That's how you don't often connect technology with the soul and the psychology of a person. So I love to hear that. And thank you very much. So one last question, if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, how can they reach you?
Yes, great. Well, email's the best way for me because I'm kind of a phone person or whatever. So my email is on the SAIT website. So I'm just first name dot last name at sait.ca. Would love to receive an email. If someone doesn't reach me, it might be that their email is just not compatible. So double check. And if you actually go to the website, you'll find me. And you hit contact, it'll probably reach my assistant or somebody. But and then add me to LinkedIn. I would love to be attached on social media. So find me on LinkedIn and let's continue the conversation.
The wonderful world of technology. Well, thanks so much for joining us again. More information on Cherie you can find in the description below. We have lots more content coming out soon. Thanks for joining us on TSI Today.
Thanks for watching TSI Today. I'm Chad Tomaszewski, Chief Growth Officer with Tridon Communications. Catch up with us next time when we learn more about technology and how it's changing business today.